From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. This defense for the Patriots, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
He finds his man complete. It's Peters. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Oh, fighting off the defender. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. This now a 3rd and 4. They'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Back to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Patriots are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. On play action, May steps away. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. The Patriots at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they took the tough loss in the opener, CD, but since then they've rebounded to win 2 straight.
And that's exactly what you want to see from your team early on, how they can bounce back from adversity. The Week 1 loss, that absolutely stung. But how about how hard they've worked in the couple of weeks since? And now they're moving back in the right direction.
2nd and 10. It's May again. And that'll be incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Throwing here is May. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. York able to send this one through, and the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's out right at the 25. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. But you look at this Patriots defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Here's 2nd and 8. He finds his man, complete. That's Peters. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. Here is 3rd and 5. They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 43. Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Peters. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. $3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll run with Hall. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Nick Chubb, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they go play action with May. Rolling to his left. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 34 yards the gain that time, another 1st down. Valdez-Scantling in motion right. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Second down, May. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Patriots. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have regained the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now, they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone, and with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it.
And he's able to get it back to right around. The 27. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And they're going to go with the jet sweep. This is Diggs with it. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, May with it.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught by Watkins for a Patriots touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. That's out to Chubb, complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you've got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Peters. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On second down, they'll run it here. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Here's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
They go play action now. May.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
On second down, here's May.
Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
That is caught.
Touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Peters. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. He'll look to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He gets it underneath to Hall.
Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
from 10 yards out.
And the Jets have cut it back within a score.
So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. It's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. In motion left goes a tight end.
Off the play fake. Here's May.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long.
Play action. May.
Wide open receiver complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st and 10, it's May.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for the Patriots. 42 yards. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
They'll throw with May.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 19 yards away.
And the Pats are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
Now they send a running back in motion right.
May going to try to throw for it.
Steps away to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Handoff comes to Chubb. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. He'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And the Pats are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
Now May to throw on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use him more earlier in the game.
Yeah, those bigger guys here late in the game you're trying to protect. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. C.J. Mosley able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
To the air, May.
Forced out to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Diggs going in motion right.
Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Don't get nervous. Mike, check 33. Let's stay 19. Defense, our time. It's our time. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Here's May. Flush to his right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And so